Tesla Incorporated, TSLA, has rapidly evolved into one of the world's largest all-electric vehicle firms by selling cars and pickup trucks in the United States, China, and other nations around the world. It has even surpassed Toyota as the world's most valuable automaker in terms of market capitalization. The Austin-based company makes most of its money and sales through its automotive division. But while Tesla's automobile business generates the majority of its revenue, the company also makes money from energy storage and regulatory credits, according to a Forbes report. Tesla's net income in 2021 was $5.51 billion, a 665% increase over its net income of $721 million in 2020. All of these prompt the question, will this trend continue? For the most part, this is a question you should consciously find answers to if you are contemplating investing in Tesla. You should also ensure you understand how the company makes money. Well, just hang on, you'll find out soon enough. Let's get the ball rolling. Tesla is a renewable energy firm that focuses on creating and selling its electric vehicle lineup. The Roadster variant was introduced in 2008, however, it was immediately discontinued. The launch of the Model 3 in 2017 was a major success for the company. However, despite having a cult-like following, Tesla continues to have issues with its products and manufacturing capacity. The company makes facilities all over the world, including the Gigafactory that was just built in China. Tesla has a broad business model, with its auto section serving as its flagship. It does, however, manufacture a variety of sustainable energy goods. Tesla's Powerwall is an example of Tesla technology that is utilized to power homes and businesses. China is the company's fastest-growing market, and it is expanding globally. Tesla will join the S&P 500 in December 2020. When the epidemic hit, ordinary investors flocked to stocks, particularly Tesla, sending its market cap skyrocketing. Elon Musk, an early investor and Tesla CEO, is the largest stakeholder, holding 21.7% of the stock. Bailey Gifford & Company, 7.7%, FMSR LLC, 5.3%, Capital Ventures International, 5.2%, T. Rowe Price Associates, 5.2%, and Capital World Investors, 5%, are among the other big shareholders. Larry Ellison, co-founder and CEO of Oracle, has a 1.7% stake, making him another important individual stakeholder. Now let's find out how Tesla makes money. Tesla makes money by selling EVs, providing EV repair, and marketing revolutionary clean energy solutions. Tesla also makes money by collecting deposits for future electric vehicles and energy products. There's also the Bitcoin investment. But let's take a closer look, outlining its top 7 major revenue streams. Number 1, vehicle sales. Tesla produces various EV models, the most prominent of which is the Model S. Instead of the traditional go-to-market method of selling through dealers, the sales and marketing strategy has been direct sales to consumers. Number 2, servicing. Tesla provides servicing for its EVs as well as its energy solutions. Tesla owners can only service their vehicles at authorized Tesla service centers because that is the only recommended servicing agency. The company also provides maintenance and installation for its green energy solutions, such as the Powerwall. Tesla's servicing income increased by 91% year-over-year to $1.65 billion in 2019. Number 3, alternative energy sources. Tesla also creates one-of-a-kind green energy solutions for homes and businesses. It makes products such as the Powerwall, the Powerpack, and the Solar Roof. However, due to supplier issues, the company ceased production of its Solar Roof. Number 4, public charging. Tesla charges a fee to utilize its nationwide and international supercharger network. In the United States, it costs roughly $20 to $25 to fully charge an 85 kWh Tesla Model S at a Tesla supercharger. Number 5, deposits. Tesla accepts deposits for items such as the Cybertruck and Roadster, charging clients for the opportunity to acquire the car at a later date. However, neither of these products has been delivered by the company. Number 6, carbon credits. Since Tesla makes electric cars, a big chunk of their income, about 20%, comes from getting carbon credits from several U.S. government programs for renewable energy. These carbon credits are marketable certificates that grant firms permission to emit/pollute a certain amount of CO2 into the environment. Tesla sells roughly $279 million to $679 million in carbon credits to other manufacturers each quarter, including Fiat Chrysler and General Motors. Tesla has said that sales of carbon credits will keep going up and down over time. Number 7. Bitcoin. Tesla purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin in early 2021, when one Bitcoin was worth between $30 and $50,000. The automaker moved money from its traditional bank accounts into Bitcoin that wasn't needed for daily operations. This was done to maximize returns on our cash. It was significant news on Wall Street and in crypto at the time, since it was perceived as a big endorsement of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general from a massive publicly traded U.S. firm. It also hinted that it would accept Bitcoin as payment at some point in the future. But let's take a look at some of Tesla's most recent developments. On February 21, 2022, a German newspaper stated that German regulators were looking into Tesla's autopilot system. The safety of the technology, which acts as an automated lane-changing system in the automaker's vehicles, is being probed by German motor vehicle regulators. Tesla is also under investigation by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The company's vehicles were said to have phantom braking at high speeds, which could have been a problem in which the automated braking system applied the brakes to avoid a collision even though there was nothing to collide with. The California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, a California regulatory body, sued Tesla on February 10, 2022, for alleged racial discrimination and harassment. According to the claim, Tesla overlooked years of protests from black workers at its primary production factory in Fremont, California. Reuters reported on February 3, 2022, that Tesla was recalling 817,000 vehicles in the United States due to a malfunction of the audio seatbelt reminder signal in some vehicle models. According to the article, the problem will be fixed by a software update that will be sent over the air. Meanwhile, new models like the Tesla Cybertruck and semi-truck are helping Tesla grow the most in China. During the pandemic outbreak in 2022, China shut down its Shanghai Gigafactory. As a result, output and delivery times have slowed. However, the Gigafactory's closure did not appear to have an impact on Tesla's quarterly earnings report or stock price. Elon Musk is still the business's CEO, however, he stepped down as chairman of the board in October 2018 following his controversial tweet suggesting he was willing to take the company private for $420 per share. Aside from Tesla's recent developments, its supply chain strategy is another important thing you should know, especially if you plan to invest in the company. Tesla's products contain thousands of purchased parts supplied by hundreds of suppliers worldwide. Tesla has established close working relationships with suppliers of crucial parts like battery cells, electronics, and sophisticated vehicle assemblies. Some of the parts that these suppliers give Tesla are the same or similar to parts that they give Tesla for other product lines. This lets Tesla take advantage of economies of scale and lower prices. Tesla's supply chain strategy, like that of most automakers, relies on getting components and systems from a single supplier. Where numerous sources for specific key components are available, Tesla attempts to qualify various suppliers to reduce production risks due to supply disruptions. The following list provides an overview of Tesla's suppliers. As part of its supply chain strategy, Tesla maintains safety stocks of critical parts and assemblies, as well as die banks for parts that take a long time to obtain. Aluminum, steel, cobalt, lithium, nickel, and copper are among the raw materials used in Tesla products. Pricing for these materials is determined by market conditions and may fluctuate as a result of variables outside of Tesla's control, including supply and demand and market speculation. Tesla wants to make a supply chain plan that is rock solid and sign long-term contracts for these materials at prices that are competitive. Furthermore, Tesla wants to minimize its carbon footprint by making its supply chain and business strategy more sustainable. It intends to compensate suppliers for providing energy and emissions data. Furthermore, Tesla only uses materials that are responsibly manufactured. Tesla defines responsible sourcing as increasing the proportion of materials sourced directly from suppliers and those closest to its plants, supply chain localization, and continuing to source globally to contribute to the improvement of local circumstances in its sourcing communities. Its suppliers must show that they are committed to responsible sourcing in their supply chains and have management systems that encourage social, environmental, and sustainability best practices in their operations. Tesla has already started to figure out which of the materials and processes in its supply chain are the biggest polluters. This is so that it can prioritize its efforts and projects to reduce these polluters. Tesla has a high level of vertical integration in its business model and direct sourcing ties, which means it is better positioned than others to manage upstream emissions. Finally, let's talk about some of Tesla's major competitors. Many other automakers are entering the EV market, offering Tesla significant competition. Rivian, Lucid, and NIO, as well as long-standing Ford and General Motors, are all vying for Tesla's market share. Tesla has a tremendous expansion runway ahead of it. Tesla's core electric vehicle business has enormous growth potential. Consider that at the end of 2021, the percentage of all-electric or plug-in hybrid vehicles on the road are less than 2%. Tesla has various growth opportunities outside of its existing electric car and energy generation/storage businesses. The introduction of its semi-truck is on the horizon. Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced on October 6 that production of this electric Class 8 truck with a 500-mile range had begun. He said that PepsiCo would get its first shipment, he didn't say how many, on December 1. In conclusion, Tesla stock was recently split to make it more affordable to regular investors. There are also many eyes on the electric vehicle market, as Tesla's vehicle sales climb year after year. If you believe in clean energy and believe that electric vehicles and green energy are the way of the future, you should consider investing in Tesla.